Welcome everyone to the Wellness Revolution. It is September 5th or 6th, I believe, today already. And this is our 8th episode for this year, which I am so excited. And we have two special guests with us today. We have Nen and Michelle. And I just want to say thanks for just taking your time. We have Nen from Sacramento, California, and we have Michelle all the way from Mentburn. I'm so bad. Menburn. Pronounce it for me, Michelle. Melbourne. Australia. I got that part right.
Yeah.
She's up at 2 a.m. for us. It's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, girls. You know, it's early in California as well. So it's like, we really appreciate it. So I just want to introduce you. Nen is here. And so her title is So It Is, A Journey from Challenge to Renewal. So I want to go ahead, Nen. Thank you.
Thank you, Randy, Joe, and Liz for inviting me to get in this platform. And I'm nice to meet Michelle as well, all the way from Australia. And thanks all the listeners. So it is. That was a phrase I first gave to my husband for his art. Later, it became my own model. My transformation into the status of so it is unfolded in spiritual treatment stages: recognition, unification, realization, thanksgiving, and finally release, trusting my word to action and to the law of life itself. This model was not born from ease, but from hardship. I once lived as a mentally drained caregiver, overwhelmed, exhausted. I struggled to hold on myself. But through this journey, I learned to change what I could, accept what I could not change, and most importantly, cultivate the wisdom to tell the difference. That cultivation of wisdom took years, and most of the turning point when I embraced the traditional Chinese medicine principle of losing the whole picture of a person, not just isolated symptoms. Let me share two stories. In my second year of working in the US, I became extremely tired. I could sleep 14 hours and still wake up drained. My forgetfulness affected my work. When I went to my doctor, my concern was dismissed as just aging. Deep down, I knew something was wrong. Instead of giving up, I looked at the big picture of my life: my body, my habit, my environment. Through that process, I was able to transform physically, emotionally, and mentally. At the end, I earned both a master's and a doctorate degree while working full-time. That experience taught me, you are the CEO of your own body. No one else can make that decision for you. The second story is from my observing organizations. Perhaps you've seen this: a colleague who constantly uses abusive language, blaming others, believing no one is as good as they are. Often, these individuals are praised as workaholics. Their behavior was minimized as their personality. The leadership leans on their temporary productivity and ignores the damage they cause, eroding trust, draining morale, and eventually harming the whole system. Leadership think they satisfy thirst with water, but they are truly draining poison into the well. Narrow-sightedness, whether in the body or in an organization, always leads to imbalance and eventual breakdown. Over 41 years of caring for tens of thousands of people across 3 countries, I've come to realize something profound. No matter what language we speak, where we are born, or what education we have, our body function in the same way.
Mm-hmm.
We manifest the same symptoms, and we heal from the same source.
Mm-hmm.
The 4 lives I lost in my own family became, in a way, the countless lives I've saved in my work. This realization has not been without pain. I've felt helpless watching patients suffer in a system where my ability to help was limited. I've grieved watching organizations dismiss toxic behaviors as just a personality trait, while people around them break down emotionally and eventually physically. My dear friend and co-worker's death was the last straw. Out of that pain and the spark of hope, I transformed. From a drained caregiver, I became a compassionate guide, dedicated not only to individual wellness, but to building healthier community. Even with the limited resource, I've witnessed countless transformations. A 52-year-old firefighter shifting from an angry, injured man into a loving husband and father. A simple act of singing to a Russian-speaking patient accelerated her recovery. A young woman once trapped in recurrent gastric symptoms recovered fully through holistic care. These stories remind me daily, resilience is possible, healing is possible, transformation is possible. And so my mission continues to walk beside you as you discover the strength within yourself to claim vitality, balance, and wholeness. Thank you very much for listening. You can contact me with the link and for more details. Have a good day.
Thanks, Nan. That was
Wow.
amazing. That
Powerful.
hit home to me. Oh my gosh. Definitely. Michelle, did you have any questions?
No, it was very powerful. It's truly everyone can heal. It's just about the right education and the right person to give that education.
Definitely. I know Lise had a couple questions in the chat. She said, incredible, so amazing. CEO of our lives and completing a master's and doctorate while working full time. That was amazing. I had that down as notes as well, Lise. We're thinking the same here. And what is your motivation to do this work? And that was kind of what I was going to ask you as well.
Like I said, at my work, observing the organization, my work environment, and I see the suffering, unnecessary suffering. Sometimes it can be the life or either an organ can be saved. If we have compassion, we have a presence, empowerment into our work. So I have a patient, her kidney could be saved. If she went to ER for 3 times, the 3rd time I work with her kidney total failed and she needed hemodialysis. She cried and asked me a question, why? Why do I have this? I follow doctor orders. I went to ER when I need it. You do when they need it. But the issue was she was waiting for insurance approval for a test, but without telling her, we could adjust her medication. That was a medication she keep taking, causing that kidney failure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's countless experience like that, and I see patients suffering. Either I work in oncology patient, and I see the patient suffer. I see women always run around, taking care of all others with ignore themselves. That's why I create the program I call the Rhythm and Renewal. That is a 4 weeks program to guide moms, working moms, high achiever moms, to establish a routine that can use through the day. They don't need the extra time or extra equipment needed. I just create so that will be good for them, for those people struggling in taking care of themselves without, has no time, or they feel guilty if they take care of self. With this one, my modality, my activity can involve their children, can involve their husband, every can involve the others. So they spend time with family and taking care of themselves together. Just yesterday, I talked with a gentleman who was a man, not mom, but he was a single father. He take care, and he was a personal trainer. I said, "How did you spend your time with your son? Did you bring your son to the fitness center?" He said, "No." So I told him, "Oh, you can do this, and you can bring your son to the fitness center, and you can let him do this. A very, very simple, because the equipment already in there." So open our mind, open our heart to accept what is working. All my modalities came originated from traditional Chinese medicine, has been there for thousands of years. Chinese medicine not necessarily focus on treat the illness. They also is your lifestyle guide. So they guide every aspect of your life. In Chinese, there was 9 Chinese words, can speak everything, can talk, can tell you what you can live a healthy life. Let me just briefly explain.
Sure.
Eat what you enjoy, or enjoy what you eat. The second one is wear clothes, what you enjoy, or what you feel good on that. So this clothes also include the environment. What environment you like, you enjoy. If you like a cold weather, you move to the cold place. If you like hot water, you move to the hot place, right? So I see patients, many people move from eastern U.S. to California. They said, "I'm sick of shovel snow." So they moved to California, no snow. But we still have a snow mountain, very short distance driving to the mountain, you can ski. So there was nothing like. And finally, the very difficult one is communicate, live with someone, even you don't like. So that's the difficult part. We all like communicate with someone we like, but there was someone out there we dislike, we resent, but we still, if we put a compassion in ourselves and toward that person, and good for ourselves and good for that person as well. So as I mentioned about the working environment with those abusive colleagues, they not only affect, damage others, they damage themselves too. So I want the leadership to know how to deal with these behaviors, how to teach this person. This person don't know better. They don't know. Like we said, we label as a personality. This is part of their personality, but they can learn. They don't know how to learn, or nobody tell them to learn. We are just let go of that. Just go on that road all the way until the damage came. As from the leadership, and you have a responsibility to take care of this behavior. And from that person, and we teach this person how to communicate with others, how to show our compassion. Or those people, and I will not say those people are bad workers. They are good workers. They have a good work skill. But when they communicate, teach the whole organization about the communication. That's very important. And then teach them health skills. Yeah, that's why my program teach women. I just focus on women for now because in my surrounding, I have so many moms I see struggling, and I just, okay, I'll just start with you guys. I want to really help you. And so contact me, get the links, and you can learn more about what my new program and other programs there, and see what work best for you. Thank you.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I can't wait to learn more. And I love Chinese medicine. I've dabbled in it, I guess you call it, back in the day, and I'm drawing more to it more and more. And I've learned, like, I'll take my vitamins nowadays and I'll put it on my chest and do the strength test to see. That's what I was taught in Chinese medicine years ago, maybe 20 years ago. And it's amazing. It's like, I don't know if I need this today. And I do the own strength test on myself, like if you're going forward or back, right? Falling forward. And that's just one little tidbit I've learned from it. So I was so excited. But I want to learn more, Nin. I really will be reaching out and learn more from you. So thank you so much.
We'll keep contact.
Okay, we'll do. Yes, we're friends on Facebook now, so I'm excited about that too. So, awesome.
Nan, I just want to say thank you so much for your presentation. I feel your compassion. I really also feel the love that you bring into your work. And I feel that that's a major ingredient in Western medicine that we don't have anymore. Like, I find that a lot of doctors, it's a 5-minute visit, you're in, you're out, and your prescription to go. Yeah. And we've gotten away from the wellness perspective. It seems like we're in a sick environment, and pushing of the pills and these pills and treatments that are not so good for people, I really feel are causing a lot of the cancers, the heart diseases and things, when we don't attack the root cause of the issue. So I really appreciate everything that you're saying and what you do, because I believe in what you do. I do see a Chinese practitioner in Edmonton, and I've seen him, and he helped me to heal my carpal tunnel syndrome without having to go for surgery, which was incredible because I didn't want to go for those surgeries. And we use acupuncture and he used magnets, which was fantastic. I totally believe in alternative healing. So thank you for bringing your topic to all of us and sharing with the world the wellness revolution, that there's a place for Chinese medicine in our lives.
Yep. 100%.
Let me share one simple moment. You can use it right away.
Please.
Yeah, fingers. Yeah.
Just tap your fingers. What it do? Because there's a 10 meridian pressure point on tip of your fingers. And when you tap it and stimulate all channels, clear your mind, and keep your circulation.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tension on my neck. I woke up with tension in my neck this morning, but now you're saying that, it's like, oh, maybe it's taking that little, wow, love it. Yo, thank you.
Yeah.
So that takes us right into Michelle Richardson,
Hi.
I am learning so much about that as well. And I have been wanting to hear more from you. And you are the one that's going to discover how to activate your body's natural healing system using lymphatic therapy. So I'm really excited, Michelle. Thanks again for getting up at 2 a.m. to present from Australia. Oh my gosh, we're so blessed. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for having me. Thank you, ladies. It was a very interesting talk. Thank you, Nen. It was wonderful Chinese medicine. I've studied Chinese medicine, haven't qualified in it, but talking about I'm creating the first lymphology non-surgical heart hospital for children. And that's going to go out towards the world in Australia. All about lymphology and non-surgical is about no drugs, no tests, no interference, preventative, and believing in ourselves to heal. And education is number one. Number one. We haven't been told the truth for over 100 years. We've been lied to, schooled, and fooled. And there's a business. And they are allowed to have the business because with thousands of my, people call them clientele, I call them people who come to see me. There's people who need that business. But there's other people who don't want that business because they've fallen in a trap and they're only getting treated by the symptoms, not the cause. Now, the lymphatic system is the second most important system in your body, next to the blood. If it's not working, you're dead in 24 hours. It literally takes all the rubbish from the blood, excess blood proteins, and process it through your lymphatic system, your vessels, and your terminals, which are your lymph nodes, neck, armpits, groin, under your knees, through the chest, and takes it through your filtering organs, your liver, and your large intestine, small intestine, bowel, and bladder. Everything we put into our body through skin, breathing, through the mouth, our thoughts, negative thinking, changes it into a chemical. Now that chemical can rot us out or it can heal us. Someone asked me not long ago, why do you believe that the body can heal? And why have you not been to the doctor since you gave birth to your daughter 33 years ago? I don't do tests, don't take medication, don't believe in it. And I thought, gee, that was a very interesting question. I gave her two answers. One, I give service. And my heart is full of love. And when you're full of love, and then would know about this, your body heals in peace and oxygen. And there ain't no diseases. They're names. As inflammation, toxic chemicals running through your blood, poisoning all your cells, and you become acidic. And you tear, and everything becomes dehydrated, stiff, and calcified. And you're an old crippled person at 25, at 95, a 2-year-old baby. But all this can be changed with knowledge of the lymphatic system and how to activate it. Breathing. Tapping. Chinese medicine. Clapping. Massage. Now, I want to explain something very important to you, how the lymphatic system works. Now, you need to use your imagination. Icy pole tubes made of coil sitting on the shelf in the supermarket. We had them in Melbourne. I don't know about you guys in the US. Those tubes of coil represent the lymphatic fluid. We have more lymphatic fluid than blood. Now, they're closed at the end. Let's put a little snip, a little hole in the top of the tube. Now let's brush gently the liquid out of the tube, out the hole. Calm and relaxing. What happens to the fluid? It doesn't go back in. It goes out. And the tube, your lymphatic vessels start to come together. And your cells come together to share all the vitamins, nutrients, plasma, oxygen, and you're no longer acidic. Now, what happens if that tube becomes hard when you put it in the freezer? This is called lumps and bumps in your body. Lymphedema. Now, that's only been around for 6-7 years. I've been doing medical wellness and health for 37 years. Why do they now call it lymphedema? Because you can't call anyone fat anymore. They get offended. But that toxic waste is hard to budge because it's stuck around the cells of the body, in the organs, in the muscle, in the skin, everywhere. Now back to that tube that's hard and lumpy, right? A long tube and it's hard. So how do we get rid of it? We warm it up with our hands. Energy. Now rub your hands together. What are you creating? Heat. Now we do the body, lymphatic. So we're slowly liquefying the lumps into liquid to be processed through the lymphatic vessels back as pure water, and the rest of it gets dumped out filtering organs and out the bathroom. Ta-da! It's not rocket science, health. And we are building with you guys amazing new health, love, care. And we can do it with my book too. You can see my picture up there. With the sale of my book and everything else, we can use that money to train, to build, to create and change a new generation through information of the right education. Now, the thing is, doctors, GPs don't know about the lymphatic system because they're not trained. It's not their fault, because they have to keep everyone sick. But surgeons know about the lymphatic system because they have to know, because if they cut into a lymph node, serious trouble is going to happen in surgery. Top surgeons know. The thing is, you can't see the lymphatic system on any x-ray, on any scan, on anything, because it's wrapped around everything. Where the blood goes, the lymphatic system is right there with it. I'll put that up. But the one thing that's going to rot us out is negative thinking and our gut. New food. It's not about vitamins or minerals, although they are important if you have pure ones, not synthetic. It's all about getting back to basics. What would we do if we didn't have doctors? Question. I tell you what, there'd be a lot of people running around in circles. Let's go back to basics. Let's trust ourselves to heal. But it's hard when you got people telling you that you have to do it this way. And if you don't do it this way, this could happen, or maybe that might happen if you don't do it. And if you don't, and they put the fear in you. I have 100 case studies of lymphology and non-surgical. And I've literally done hundreds, even thousands in my career. And I can train people up just over the Zoom call to learn in 1 hour. It's truly inspirational. We just got to believe that we can do and heal ourselves. Ta-da! Michelle from Melbourne. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I've been waiting for this as well. Because I've been
2
learning.
a.m. in the morning. That's pretty good.
It is. You did amazing. And oh my, the negative thinking, right? And I work with people that are involved in the criminal justice field.
Oh, yeah.
So it is a lot of negative thinking and labeling themselves as, right? This is how they're going to be the rest of their life. And it's like, no, you're right.
Yeah. Can I just say one very important thing? The lymphatic system holds waste, cellular waste. Okay? Now, I have Reiki masters, I have also the energy healers who come to me who can't shift out of their negativity or their pain. Right? I've done energy healing and learned Reiki, and you can move a frequency, yes, for short term. But if you got stuck memory in the cell, this is Chinese medicine. Deep transit, I can't even pronounce it. It's deep in your cells. I'll say it again later. The junk in the cell, the nucleus of the cell, the brain, has got stored memory. Now, doing lymphatic drainage and moving that stored bad cell out and process it out of your body, you remove the triggers and charges that give you the actions of being negative. And people get off my table in half an hour and go, wow, I feel calmer, I feel less triggered. I can't explain it. They say, what's going on? I said, your body is just moving the junk out that's stored. It's physical junk. I call it space junk.
Makes sense.
And we got to move it out. And we can move it out by No, you don't have to do lymphatic drainage, but you can do a lot of exercise and do lots of other things that people haven't got time. And they get bogged down in this hard waste around the waistline. And then when you're rotting out in your waistline, you got holes in the lining of your large intestines. Now you're pooing in your pelvis around your ovaries. And now you've got endometriosis, which is another huge, big word, but all you got is crap. I was going to say SHIT around your hips and on the pelvic floor. And all your organs are sinking down to the pelvic floor, into your pelvic bowl, and your cells are suffocating in toxic poo.
Wow. Wow.
Swamp.
Wow. That is crazy.
Right?
I was gonna
No
say,
one-
holy
people don't-
crap!
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
many people
Holy
are
crap.
doing this. Yeah. So, are you? What would you say would be one of the most effective ways to deal with the holy crap that we're dealing with in society today?
Is breathing, deep breathing. So many people, there are so many wellness coaches, life coaches. There's more natural therapy people than Western medicine, and we're sicker than ever. Obesity in children, it's disgusting
Diabetes in children. Yes.
because parents aren't educated and our food is poisoned.
Mhm.
But we can make the right choices. But because parents are so bogged down in trying to find money, roof over their head, food on the table, trying to be whatever they fit in instead of being their own self, they lose what's important.
Yeah.
I deal with this with children all the 20 minutes by doing lymphatic massage a little bit deeper, clearing the large intestine. They go and do a big dump in the bathroom. They clear their emotions. It's a Chinese medicine again. In your gut holds all your negative emotions. They dump it out and they're happy as Larry.
Wow.
That's
Easy.
amazing. I think that the world needs Michelle in a big, big way because we have
Oh,
so many people.
I can train people, I'm not joking, in an hour.
I would love it. I
Fabulous.
personally would love it.
Yeah, I think so too. I think this is very necessary in our world. My family has indigenous background in it, and
Oh,
we go back. You know, we have our fish, we have our meat from the environment and stuff, but even our animals now are getting sick because we're polluting. You know, and we need
yeah,
to take some responsibility because our environment affects us all. And
yeah.
if we're poisoning our food, we're poisoning
Yeah.
ourselves.
But also we have to remember is that I'm not religious, okay? But
Yeah,
I do believe in the source and whatever you believe in, that's fine. But we can walk through the valley of death and be at the other side.
I
It's
believe
all
it.
about what you believe. If you believe something's going to kill you, it will.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I
people
believe
go,
it.
well, aren't you scared of that? Aren't you scared of people? I go, no, I'm not scared of anything. I'm not attached to anything. No government, no one. I love everyone. Everyone's my friend. And that's where I stand, next to the source.
Well, I just want to say thank you so much. I can feel your love, and I'm sending you that love right back, especially after all you've been through. I know that you just lost your mom not long ago, and you still show up today, smiling and spreading your love to all of us. It's only been a couple days, right?
Yeah,
And my heart goes out to you, Michelle, for all the work
thank
that
you.
you do. You definitely are needed in this world, and you are such a ray of sunshine to all of those people that feel like they're at their wits' end, you know, of
They
the
don't have to
medical
be.
system. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So thank you for being a fearless leader and all your courage in continuing on to champion this beautiful work that you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies. My pleasure.
And please, Michelle, put in the chat your information so we can put that on our YouTube as well, if you would, please, dear. And I'm just so excited between you and Nen today. It's like, this is such a good collaboration. The Chinese and then Michelle, I know Michelle's lymphatic. It's
They
like,
all put it in.
you know, and everything happens for a reason for me. And this is it today was the reason you two came on, is what my belief is. You know, spiritual belief and stuff too. It's like, this is a given that everybody needs to know about. I come from a family of my mom nursing, and is like, when you said that with the life, health, love, and care, I heard my mom speaking. She's no longer here, but I heard her. It's like, it needs to get back to that, because she deterred me from being a nurse myself, because she says it's no bedside manners anymore. It's all paperwork. It's all documents. That's it. You don't want to be a nurse because you have more love and care, and you care about health, that I want you to do something different. And so that's why
Yeah.
what I'm doing. I'm trying to spread the word at work with my clients and my coworkers that this is it. We have to take care of ourselves. We're the CEO of our bodies. And if we're healthy, we're not helping anybody at all. So I just appreciate so much both you, Nen and Michelle. Oh my gosh. I could just give you a hug, a virtual hug here. Just a hug.
Well, I'll be over. I'll be over one day next year. Love to be over. Love to just teach in a big group or do tour around the States, California. Be amazing. Okay?
Well, if you come to Canada, I'd host you. And you know, and also Nen too. Like, you know, I think there's such a big, diverse need of this. And if not, maybe we could host a wellness revolution conference and make it free for everybody to attend.
Yeah.
And you know, people can go to workshops, learn about you, and then just have all the information.
Yeah.
I've actually got 4 or 5 colleagues in Canada, and we were thinking about putting a workshop weekend together, 3-day, 4-day weekend. And in Canada, there's an airport called Michelle Richardson. Is there?
Really? In Ontario? I believe it's in Ontario.
Richardson Airport. Richardson
Airport, I think so.
Yeah.
Ontario. Yeah, there you go.
That would be cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so we'd like to get that organized. So it'd be great to collaborate with everyone. And Nan as well.
For sure. You ladies are so powerful. I feel like we're talking to goddesses that are changing the world.
Yeah.
And I just feel that strong energy from you both. And, you know, there's a higher power that's created us all in the image of greatness. And thank you for putting yourselves out there as beautiful souls, helping to shift the world. Now, I noticed that Jean popped in. Jean, do you have any questions or comments?
I'm going to ask her too. Welcome, Jean.
Hi, Jean. She's mute.
I know. Did you have any questions, dear?
Oh, that's a big
Thank you for that. I couldn't find my unmute button there for a minute, but this has just been really fascinating. And I responded to one of Dr. Neen's survey, I guess it was, in the Facebook group, and you sent me your calendar link, but I never followed through on that. So this is so fascinating that I'll be following through on, and just to hear about natural healing. That is where I think personally we should focus more, because the chemicals going into our bodies are not always doing the work. So this has been really fascinating, and I thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad you are here.
Yeah. Go on. Does everyone know what chemicals do and what medicine does?
Not really.
Okay, they're blockers. We have on our cells antennas, and they communicate with every trillions and trillions of cells. Now, the chemicals that we have, medicine we have, is made of petrol. That's petrol chemicals wrapped in sugar casing.
Mm.
And that gets stuck on the antennas and blocks the signal to your brain. So you don't feel the pain. So
That's what-
initially they work, but they don't work. There you go. How cool is that?
Well, that's like the blockers, like with the people that I work with, they'll do that for the drugs and alcohol. They'll take the medication to block it so they stop using the addiction. So they're using, okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Interesting.
So
Michelle.
it gets over the hump.
Okay.
From
None?
Then go ahead.
from my, I think your work with the lymphatic system should be able to prevent spleen removal.
Yes,
Do we have
totally.
a case that one? Yeah,
Yes.
because we're thinking, okay, no.
Oh, so many gallbladder. I'm
Uh-huh.
not joking. How many women come in with their gallbladder out? I've actually got rid of hernias in 2 sessions. Hernias,
Uh,
right?
Yeah.
I've got rid of a heart inflammation,
uh-huh.
so people can breathe better. Skin conditions. It can be done. Everything can be reversed.
Uh-huh.
Except when you're 6 foot under, that can't be reversed, right? So,
Nope. Nope.
but we don't want to get there before our time. And we don't want to end up in emergency because they'll cut you open, they'll poison you, and they'll put you on a recovery program. And guess what your body has to do?
Cover.
Recover. And what's that?
Mm-hmm.
Natural healing. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Are we so brainwashed?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, when I see little kids, teenagers on medication
Mm.
because they're mentally ill, there's no such thing as depression. There's no such thing as mental illness. They just want to be loved
Exactly.
unconditionally.
Yeah. My mom always said that too. She said there is no such thing as depression.
Mhm.
It is a lot of
Like
that.
their feelings. When
Yes.
someone comes to me, a little kid comes to me and she goes, I'm depressed, I go, oh my God. I said, no, tell me how you're feeling. And they don't know how they feel.
Oh.
And then I said, put your hand on your heart. I give them energy and a space to open up. And they go, I feel sad. I go, yeah, that's okay. I felt sad too when I was a kid. Because my sister used to bash me up, you know. You got to make it light and humorous so kids feel safe. And it's okay to feel sad, not stuff it down with medication. Oh, look, I can talk for hours, so please just tell me to be quiet.
Even at 2 a.m. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
All right, girls. Well, this has been amazing. Does anybody have any more questions, or we got all the information, right, Nan and Michelle?
Yeah.
I just wanted to comment and say a big thank you from my heart to yours for doing this incredible work. The Wellness Revolution, you truly are a part of that in what you're doing, and that we just want to spread out the word about your beautiful work and how the world can benefit from what you do. So with that, I just appreciate everything that you shared today. And this will go out onto our YouTube, and also we will do a little bit of a newsletter, and it'll be shared with the community. So we're trying to get the word out to make this world a better place, not only for us, but for the next generations to come.
We are doing it.
Yay!
Yeah.
One day at a time. One day at a time, girls, right?
Yeah.
Love it.
Been a blessing to meet you all. You're beautiful women. Thank you.
You
Thank you.
too,
You.
powerful people. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, we'll just call it a weekend. And thanks again, everybody. And looking forward to learning more from both of you. All right. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye-bye,
you,
everyone.
Brandon Joe. Take care, everybody. Nice to see you all. Have a great
Nice
week.
to see you.